Hello, good day and welcome back to my channel. It's Oyinke Stephanie, your reality realtor again. So today I'm talking to you about the steps to take before buying any property here in Nigeria, especially in Enugu. I've given you 4 different steps to take before you purchase any property in Nigeria to ensure a safe and smooth investment ride. First of all, is property inspection. Before buying property in Nigeria, you have to ensure that you inspect the property. This entails going there to see the property physically and ask questions by yourself, especially when you're working with someone that you have not worked before, or with an agent or a realtor that you do not trust 100%. When going for a site inspection, there are certain questions you should ask the person that is taking you for the inspection. First of all, you need to ask questions of ownership. Who owns the property and who is selling it to you? You need to ask questions of development. What in particular, what infrastructures are around this property? What will make the property to appreciate fast? You also need to ask questions of price appreciation. How long do you think the property is going to appreciate? What is the price appreciation rate, depending on what the property is for? For example, if you're buying the property just to resell, then you need to be focused on the price appreciation rate of the property. Then if you're buying this property for rental purposes, you need to know the rental value of properties in that area, in that vicinity, in that particular area that you're buying this property. Also, when you're buying the property for the purpose of building, you need to ask questions of security. How secure are buildings and properties in this area? How secure is this property? How secure is the land? How is the environment? To ensure the safety of your investments. Before we continue this video, please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to see more of tips like this. Secondly, you also need to do your due diligence. Due diligence involves ensuring that this property is genuine and certified, so that you not buy problems and buy encumbrances and buy police cases and court cases too along with your investments. This due diligence part is actually a very sensitive one, because if not properly done, you will buy a lot of encumbrances and you might even end up buying that property twice. Trust me, it's not going to be something that any investor wants to get involved with. Now, when doing your due diligence on any property you intend to purchase, the steps to take are this. First of all, ask for the survey plan of this property. Any property that has been registered must have been surveyed and must have a survey plan. Ask for the plan number of this property, copy it, and then go and make enquiries on that property in the Ministry of Land with that survey plan number that you have gotten. Now, when you go there, you ask for the documents of this particular property and then ask for the root title. What is the root title? Root title of any property is the title of the title which the original owner of that property has, and you have to ensure that from the Ministry of Land, what you're confirming from the Ministry of Land is tallying with what whoever is about to sell it to you is saying. Both the person that you are being told that owns the property and what the Ministry of Land says, or whoever the Ministry of Land says is the owner of this property. Now, this is actually a very delicate process, which I would advise you to employ a professional to do it for you. And that is why you have to employ a professional realtor who does not only sell properties, but also does due diligence on every property that he or she sells. Someone like me. When you're done with the due diligence on this property and you're satisfied with the result of your investigation, which means that the property's documents and everything that you've confirmed in the Ministry of Land tallies with what the agent has said to you, then you can go ahead and make payment for this property. It is important for you to note that working with a professional realtor like me will ensure that you get the best deals, best properties in the best locations at the best prices and value of your money. After the payment for your property, you'll be given a receipt as proof that you've paid for a particular property. And after that, the next thing should be your documentation, which is getting the title of your property and the legal documents on your property and your investments. Now, for some properties, you might have to pay for your documentation separately after paying for the original price of the land. And for some, the documentation fee may have already been included in the price of the property. It depends on who you are working with. Now, after your documentation and papers and documents of the property are complete, the next thing that should follow as the owner of the property should be allocation of plots to the owners who bought it in that particular area, or if it's an estate, in that particular estate. This is when your particular plot in that estate is being allocated to you as the buyer. Allocation is done by capping the beacon number that is contained in your survey plan on the beacons of the plots. When all these steps are taken with precautions and caution, you can be sure that you just purchased a credible and a significant investment without any encumbrances later in the future. Please ensure you hit the subscribe button and follow us for more tips. Till I pop up on your screen again, I am Onyike Stephanie, your reality realtor.